Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here with a severe weather update for the Day 1 Outlook. We have two slight risk areas today. One slight today covers most of North Dakota, most of South Dakota, north central Nebraska, and western Minnesota. And the second slight today covers eastern Michigan. Cities in today's slights include Detroit, Michigan, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Warren, Michigan, Sterling Heights, Michigan, and Flint, Michigan. And there are two marginals today, one covering southeastern Montana, northeastern, far northeastern Wyoming, western North Dakota, western South Dakota, most of Nebraska, well, much of Nebraska, I should say, parts of Nebraska, northeastern Colorado, far northwestern Kansas, far northwestern Iowa, and western Minnesota. And the second marginal today covers central Michigan, northern Indiana, most of Ohio, far southwestern New York, western Pennsylvania, most of West Virginia, most of Virginia, the eastern half of Kentucky, eastern half of Tennessee, most of North Carolina, northwestern South Carolina, most of Georgia, most of Florida, most of Alabama, southeastern half of Mississippi, and southeastern Louisiana. Cities in today's marginals include Jacksonville, Florida, Charlotte, North Carolina, Cleveland, Ohio, Atlanta, Georgia, and Raleigh, North Carolina. Going to the tornado threat for today, there is a 5% chance of an isolated tornado today that encompasses south central North Dakota and central South Dakota. Okay? Cities in the 5% tornado risk area today include Bismarck, North Dakota, and Pierre, South Dakota. And there's a 2% tornado risk encompassing parts of north central Nebraska, parts of South Dakota, and parts of North Dakota. Okay? The 2% is pretty much surrounding the 5%. Cities in the 2% tornado risk area today include Aberdeen, South Dakota, Mandan, North Dakota, Jamestown, North Dakota, Mitchell, South Dakota, and Huron, South Dakota. Going to today's wind threat, there are two areas where we have a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today. One that covers most of North Dakota, most of South Dakota, north central Nebraska, and western Minnesota. And the second 15% wind risk area today encompasses eastern Michigan. Cities in the 15% wind risk areas today include Detroit, Michigan, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Warren, Michigan, Sterling Heights, Michigan, and Flint, Michigan. Alright, now, if you look at the black dashed area, the black dashed area is where we have the highest potential to see hurricane force wind gusts of 74 miles per hour or higher from thunderstorms today. Cities in the black dashed area today include Bismarck, North Dakota, Aberdeen, South Dakota, Mandan, North Dakota, Jamestown, North Dakota, and Mitchell, South Dakota. Again, the black dashed area is the highest potential for hurricane force wind gusts of 74 miles per hour or higher from thunderstorms today. Alright? Moving forward now, there are two areas where we have a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today. One that covers southeastern Montana, far northeastern Wyoming, western North Dakota, western South Dakota, parts of Nebraska, northeastern Colorado, far northwestern Kansas, northwestern Iowa, and western Minnesota. And the second 5% wind risk area today encompasses central Michigan, northern Indiana, most of Ohio, far southwestern New York, western Pennsylvania, most of West Virginia, eastern half of Kentucky, eastern half of Tennessee, most of North Carolina, most northwestern South Carolina, most of Georgia, most of Florida, most of Alabama, southeastern half of Mississippi, and southeastern Louisiana. The 5% wind risk areas today include Jacksonville, Florida, Charlotte, North Carolina, Cleveland, Ohio, Atlanta, Georgia, and Raleigh, North Carolina. Going to today's hail threat now, there is a 15% chance of hail of... Oh, why'd you do that? There is a 15% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today that encompasses much of North Dakota, most of South Dakota, and north central Nebraska. The 15% hail risk area today includes Bismarck, North Dakota, Minot, North Dakota, Aberdeen, South Dakota, Watertown, South Dakota, and Mandan, North Dakota. Now, if you look at the black dashed area, the black dashed area encompasses most of the 15% hail risk area. The black dashed area is where we have the highest potential to see hail of 2 inches in diameter or larger today. Cities in the black dashed area today include Bismarck, North Dakota, Aberdeen, South Dakota, Mandan, North Dakota, Jamestown, North Dakota, and Mitchell, South Dakota. Again, the black dashed area is the highest potential to see hail of 2 inches in diameter or larger today. And there is a 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today that encompasses extreme southeastern Montana, extreme northeastern Wyoming, western and far eastern North Dakota, extreme eastern and western South Dakota, parts of Nebraska, northeastern Colorado, northwestern Kansas, northwestern Iowa, and western Minnesota. Cities in the 5% hail risk area today include Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Fargo, North Dakota, Rapid City, South Dakota, Grand Forks, North Dakota, and Moorhead, Minnesota. And so, in summary, at least widely scattered thunderstorms are expected late this afternoon and evening across the Dakotas and Nebraska, where very large hail and severe outflow winds will be possible. There will also be a window of opportunity for tornadoes this evening across the central Dakotas. Occasional wind damage will be possible this afternoon and evening across southeast lower Michigan. So, that's the day one outlook. So, anyway, stay safe in the affected areas today and tonight, even in the marginal, because sometimes marginal can produce some pretty strong storms. So, and before you go to bed tonight, be sure to have something to wake you during the night for severe weather, and if possible, sleep in your safe spot tonight to avoid having to move during the night. So, stay safe in the affected areas today and tonight, and I will have my Day 2 Outlook this afternoon, where I'll be filling in for SPC Convective Outlooks. Take care.